What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the 161 Report podcast. I'm Kyle, joined with my co-host Bobby. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Yankees have still yet to lose a series. Knock on
Oh,
wood.
yeah, nice to see.
For now.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're still rolling, still doing good. Not too much to complain about.
there's a few, a little bit more that came up from the last episode. But yeah, we'll get into that all. But I guess we could start off with the injuries that are going on.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, fun. Let's get into it.
Which one first? Who are we talking about?
Let's get the bad ones out of the way first, I guess. There's too bad, too good, at least in my eyes, there are.
Yeah.
So let's just get it out of the way. Carlos Rodon, who has yet to throw a single pitch in a Yankee uniform since that big signing. And it's looking like it's going to be pushed back even farther now.
hmm Yep. That came out today, right? That he felt tightness in his back.
Yeah, it's still bugging him.
So we don't have a timetable at
No,
all
not at
right
the
now.
moment. No, not
So
right
we're
now.
probably looking at like what, 2026?
Probably when the contract ends. No, but I would, if I had to give an educated guess, and obviously I'm not good with these things, I'm no trainer. But I mean, I guess worst case scenario, All-Star break, best case scenario, mid-May, late May. I really don't know.
Yeah,
I
because we're already toward the end or second half of April.
Yeah,
So
April's gonna be gone before we know it. May's starting, getting into the groove of the season. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I mean, I wish that I could say that I was surprised, but this shit happens to us constantly, year after year. These injuries are getting old, man. They really are. We've been dealing with this ever since what 2019 with the whole next man up mentality.
mhm.
And you can even go further back, 2017 when they made that magical run. Um, but I'm sure there was some thrown in there from 2018 as well. But I guess
Yeah,
2019 we can say is when it really started picking up. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, and as you know, perfect transition here. As we've been dealing with these injuries, one man who has stood out more than anybody else on this roster has been Giancarlo Stanton. When he's on the
yeah,
field, he produces. He's exactly what we want. We talk about how fond of him we are, especially with his media relations. But when you look at him on the field, he has been producing this year. It's been so amazing to see. He's been playing the outfield. He's been hitting. He's been playing some decent defense. A couple weeks ago, whenever it was, when he made that diving catch, I believe it was against Cleveland. I was scared shitless. I really was. I thought he was going to hurt himself there. But he was all right. And then, of course, what was that against Minnesota? He uh, he hit a two-run double off the wall, and we all thought it was a home run.
including Michael K.
Michael K said it was a home run. But evidently he
Well,
has some pulled hamstring, tightness in the hamstring on that two-run double when he was going into second base. You can't make this shit up. You really can't. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
so now what? He's out for 6 weeks, I said. But
That's
realistically,
yeah,
let's
putting it
prepare
lightly.
for like 2 months. Yeah, let's prepare for 2 months. It sucks though, because we were talking about last week. He was striking out last this year. He's been hitting the ball so hard, making contact, very unlike Giancarlo. But I mean, it's almost, I hate to say it, but it's like almost a given every year that this is Giancarlo's IL stint for the year. And hopefully this is it. And hopefully it's only 6 weeks or whatever. But it sucks because he just
Yeah,
gets hurt too much. And as much as we want to say, like, oh, maybe he'll stay healthy, in the back of our head, we knew something was going to come.
yeah. And when we posted this to our Instagram, caption was that it was only a matter of time. We were waiting for it, all of us. Every single Yankee fan was waiting for it. We kind of knew that he was going to make an IL stint, hoping that it would be later in the season than what it is now. Actually, we don't hope that it happens at all, but this is what we come to expect from Giancarlo Stanton. But as we said before, it's a given at this point, and one can only hope that we can get a full season out of him and Judge. Has yet to happen ever since he came over from Miami. So I don't really know what else to say about Stanton here. Get better
I
soon. I
I
really
just
hope.
don't understand how it's always for the past however many years what he came over in 17. He's been healthy. He was healthy in 18, I think it was. That was his
Most of
fully
18.
healthy season. Yeah, yeah. Um, but it's always a lower half injury with him. And I
Always.
don't understand why the Yankees haven't figured it out. Maybe like 1 or 2 years, like I get it, but it's every single year. It's a lower half
Yeah,
injury on with Giancarlo Stanton that lands him on the IL for an extended amount of time. It's not like it's a 10-day stint, then he's done. It's a few
always.
weeks every
Yeah.
single season. I don't understand how this constantly keeps happening. But I don't know. I'm not
No,
a doctor. I
I
don't know.
know. And and when you look at this too, I mean, he's not the only guy who we have on this team who is built like this. Aaron Judge. And then of course, we're probably gonna have to deal with it later on, but Spencer Jones, who's in the minors right now, is built just like the both of them. And I mean, Judge has been, I mean, there was, people call him injury prone for those years and everything else, but I'm sorry, but he's not. And if I don't know, I mean, obviously both of them are different. We don't know how their, bodies are shaped, functioning, whatever the hell it is. But why not implement what you're doing with Judge into Stanton? Not to mention this team has fired their training staff. I think it was 2 years ago, a year ago.
Yes. Yeah.
They cleaned house, dude. They got rid of
Yeah.
them all, and they replaced them. And now these same problems are coming up yet again. And I'm not going to blame that on the training, whatever, but um, this is what I was afraid of coming into the season. I didn't have much high hopes. Rodon's nice, but how nice is he when he's constantly on the IL? We haven't seen him pitch yet. And of course, as we were talking about, we expect this out of Stanton every year.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. Just because, again, like we keep saying it about how much we loved watching Stanton play so far this season. He looked
Yeah.
great. Um, I guess the good injury news. Bader's coming
Hmm.
back, or Bader's making his rehab assignment on Friday, which is cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see less of IKF in center field, or I don't know what's gonna happen. Who they're gonna uh send down or release, whatever it is. I don't know.
So right now, Peraza was called
No,
up.
who's on the bench? Yeah,
And then we have Cordero on the bench, who I believe is going to be the corresponding move, and I truly hope that it's not. Um, IKF's on the bench. Um, but this team is going to have to make some moves when Bader gets back, because when you look at it, you
Oh,
have
I'm
Don.
sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Not Ortega. I meant Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun, yes.
Yes, that's
Uh,
what I meant.
if
Sorry.
I'm not mistaken, he does have some options, so he can get sent down. I believe it's going to be it's I would think it's Calhoun who
Yeah.
gets the boot in this situation, but we also have Josh Donaldson coming back very soon. So what's going to be the move to that? And my guess is Peraza is going to get sent down again.
Yeah.
But when Bader does get back, I just hope it's not Cordero. Um, obviously we hope it's Hicks, but it's not gonna be. But yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be there's no way it's Cordero. I really don't think so.
Nothing will surprise me from this organization anymore. It really won't.
I really, really hope not. That would
Dude,
suck.
Calhoun's been swinging a good bat recently.
Yeah,
He's
I
I'm
know.
not saying putting him in the freaking starting lineup every night, but he's been swinging it enough to be able to stay on this bench. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry, this goes back to the whole rant we went on last week about Aaron Hicks. He does not deserve to be on this team. I'm sorry, not over anybody. But
Yeah, I don't know. We're not worrying
so
about that until that happens.
no. So Harrison Bader is also going to take some live BP off of Luis Severino come Thursday. And he's our next piece of good injury news, if you want to put it that way. He looks like he's going to be starting his rehab assignments real soon too. So it's looking like we're going to get Bader and Sevi back in the Bronx very shortly.
That's gonna be huge to get Sep as long as he's healthy and how he pitched last season, because that'll be a huge addition to the rotation. Obviously Garrett Cole is killing it. He's unbelievable right now. Complete game shutout the other day. Uh, ERA of what, 0.9 we said.
Yeah, point nine.
Um, Unbelievable. But other than that, I mean, Nestor has looked good. Brito
We don't
kind
know
of came
about
back.
Burrito yet.
Yeah, we'll see. He pitches tomorrow, I believe,
Yes.
right? So we'll see if he's somewhere in the middle of his past couple starts.
Dude,
But
I'm not expecting Burrito to go out there and do his what we were starting to get a little bit used to there, his first two games. But if it's anything like just remotely close to what he did against the Twins the other day, I don't want to see him.
then we're
And I'm
over
not
him. We're
expecting, yeah, I'm not expecting that to happen. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as what he was, but I'm not going to say that he's going to go out there and shit the bed again and give up 9 runs in one inning. But I do think he's going to have that middle ground. I think he's going to come back down to earth a little bit more. Not slam down like he was. But yeah. So Brito, I'm not too concerned about right now. I guess we'll talk about that after his start tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I guess when you go to precision players, Volpe he's been coming around. The bat's been around a little bit more. He blasted his first career home run the other day
Yeah, that was
against.
awesome.
It was
And to do
amazing.
that and to go back to back with Judge too,
It was
that
cool.
was
It
it
was
was
yeah.
awesome. In Yankee Stadium to do it back to back with Judge. It was a good shot too. It wasn't a cheap home run either.
No, it wasn't no short porch,
Yeah,
short porch job. That was to the left field bleachers. It's cool to see. Very,
yeah.
very happy for him. He's also has 7 steals on the year. That dude is running the bases like nobody's business, dude. It's crazy to
Hasn't
see.
been caught stealing yet either, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
Um, Check a Twitter update from Yankees real quick. Josh Donaldson commences a rehab assignment with Double-A Somerset, so he'll be back soon.
Yay.
Uh, so yeah,
Love that
he'll
laugh.
that's another one. He'll be back
Yeah.
soon. I'm sure it's gonna be Peraza.
It's either him or Calhoun at the start of it. But yet again, we have an overabundance of infielders. So it's gotta be Peraza.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm sure sometime this weekend. But the cool thing about today, what day is it today? Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Volpe and Peraza for time together in the majors, middle up in the middle infield.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited for that.
oh yeah. Dude. I've been waiting for this. We've been demanding them playing the younger guys on the squad and I just hope like that they just ball out together, dude. I want to see some, Peraza diving into the short outfield, throwing it back to Volpe, getting the double play kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, yeah, but not expecting much out of it just because there's going to be one game and then Peraza is most likely going to get sent down. So
Mhm. Stop.
I'm
I know.
sorry, man. This team has made me a negative fan. I'm telling you. Over and over again, this team has made me negative. I'm sorry. And I
Stop.
hate to
You
be
gotta
like this.
stop.
I truly
Yeah,
do.
you gotta stop with this. I'm making you stop. But is it interesting? I should say, it's been interesting to see Volpe leading off and DJ still in the lineup batting like fifth in that 5-6 spot. I was
Yeah.
only thinking that Volpe was gonna lead off if DJ wasn't playing, but that hasn't been the case recently, which I kind of like it. I don't know, give Volpe some experience in the leadoff spot.
Yeah. He showed what he can do, obviously, with that, first inning home run. I mean, but that bat is finally coming around, right? So Yankee fans were going nuts, calling him a bust already, things like that. Just give the kid time. I knew he was going to come around. I'm not saying he's where we want him right now, but he's working out the kinks, the transition to the majors. This kid has never seen major league pitching before other than spring training. And if you even want to call that major league pitching. So it is nice to see him coming around. And I think Volpe in that leadoff spot is perfect, as he keeps progressing in the majors. But I love DJ in the 5 or 6 hole. I truly
Yeah,
do. I mean, you got the big guys up front, right? So you got Judge and Rizzo, and then Glaber, who's been batting cleanup recently. They all get on, and then you have LeMahieu, who's an on base machine, hit machine. We know how a healthy DJ is. So seeing him come back around, I love the 5 or 6 spot for him. And as Volpe progresses, that leadoff spot's going to be perfect for him as well.
yeah. No, it works out well, and then of course tie in Volpe's stolen bases to get on for those guys behind him as well. If Volpe's bat keeps going even more, I mean, it has improved a little bit, but once he gets in that groove,
Mm-hmm.
and then eventually we get healthy with Stanton
Yeah,
coming back and all that stuff,
yeah,
the
yeah,
lineup's gonna look a lot better, and it's gonna have some length to it as well. With Bader coming back, everything, the lineup's just gonna look a lot better. Because
yeah.
tonight I'll be honest, it's a pretty ugly lineup tonight.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. This team needs to get healthy. That's just all it is. Right now, they are winning games. They're a decent ball club right now. But as this team starts getting healthier and starts getting the regular players into their positions, and that pitching staff is a big, big impact right now. If we can get those guys, our normal guys, back in the rotation, that's going to be set because we all said even before the season started that it's one of the best in the majors when healthy. But I love how you said about all the guys getting back into their positions, Bader coming back and having Stanton in that 4 hole. If you guys if this team can get everything together healthy by the All-Star break, then you only improve on the positions that need to be improved at, and then you make the push for October. And that's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah. It's and they're doing, like you said, they're winning games right now. Like, it's nothing to complain about, really. They're
No.
doing okay. They're doing more than okay, better than okay. They're doing good right now.
Hmm.
But they could even take that extra step forward, and I'm really looking forward to that.
It's honestly just frustrating. That's all it is. It's
Mhm.
frustration out of this fan base because these injuries happen every year. On paper, if this team is fully healthy and then you make some additions at the trade deadline, dude, there's no telling what this team could do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though. It's going good. And so tonight the Angels series against the Angels start. Um, we get to see Gio Urshela again, which is nice.
Yeah, Gio.
Phil Nevin.
Oh God. I'm still pissed at
But
him for that wild card game, by the way. Sending Judge. Yeah. Doesn't sit right with me.
wait, how long ago was that? Was what,
21.
21? Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm excited for the Angels series. It's always fun to see Otani Trout play against the Yankees. We're fortunately and unfortunately not seeing Otani pitch. I would like to see him pitch, but I also don't want him to face the Yankees.
I mean, if you look at the statistics, he's not that good in Yankee Stadium. I'm not going to take anything away from the man because I swear to God, he's the best player on the planet. But I mean, statistics don't lie. And when he's at
Yeah,
Yankee Stadium, he doesn't pitch well.
yeah. I think I've talked about this before, but I was at that first game that he pitched at Yankee Stadium,
Yeah.
and where he shit the bed, and it
I
kind
think
of
it was
sucked.
12 runs. 12 runs he gave up.
It was stupid, but that was also the game that the Yankees blew the lead,
Mm-hmm.
and
Good old
it was a
friend
rain
Aroldis
delay, and
Chapman.
yeah, Roldis Chapman. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be exciting to see Otani, Trout, and all those guys play in Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
One more thing I do want to bring up, and yet again, it's the negativity in me.
Stop.
I don't know what's going on with Clay Holmes, man.
Okay. Well,
I just I'm sorry. I hate to bring it up, but it's not good. It does not look good.
ever since the, I guess, All-Star break last year, it's just,
He
uh,
became an all-star. Maybe it got to his head or something. I don't know. But
yeah,
it was the series last year against the Reds. He completely blew up. And it was like a shock to all of us because of how dominant he was in the first half of the season.
yeah. He was the
And
best reliever in baseball in the first half last year.
ever since then, he just has not come back on track. Now, I'm not, he's not going out there every single time and shit in the bed constantly, but you know, I just against the Guardians, he loaded the bases. We got out of it and we won the game. But the other day against the Twins, that was a very winnable game for us. There's no reason why we shouldn't have won that game that Nestor pitched. No reason at all. And Holmes comes in and you know does what he's been, and it just doesn't look good. I'm worried about him.
Yeah. Um, he's definitely not high on the trust tree right now at all.
No,
But I just think I don't really know because he really hasn't looked sharp since then, since yeah, almost a year ago.
and honestly, I mean, the only pitch that I see kind of working right now is his go-to pitch, the sinker ball. But the thing
Mhm.
is when that sinker is not on, none of his pitches are on. And
Mhm.
it's kind of what we ran into with Chapman. When his fastball wasn't working, he wasn't working at all. I mean, Clay Holmes is a little bit away from becoming the Aroldis Chapman that we were
Yeah,
used to.
don't call him that yet.
No, I would never do that. I don't even think, but as I said though, I think he just needs to like calm down. I don't know what it is. Maybe he needs to come out of that closer role. Maybe it's nerves in the ninth inning getting to him. I really don't know. But I mean, you have guys who are producing on this team.
Mhm.
Give Mike King a try at closer. Give Ron Marinaccio, Wandy Peralta. I mean, that's just I don't or we just don't have a closer and we
Right.
go with a mix of those guys.
Yeah, whoever's hot or
Yeah,
whoever's available. Yeah, I would be okay with that. Give Clay some low leverage situations for now, and then
he
hopefully
needs
he
it.
gets back to it. But
Hmm.
no, I agree. I'll allow that negativity for now. No more.
Now, I'm also not going to get mad at Clay Holmes if Boone keeps putting him in these high leverage situations. Like
Right.
tonight, I swear to God, right? If we're up like 4-3, 3-2, whatever it is, top of the ninth inning comes up and you have Otani and Trout in that order, and you have Clay Holmes coming out of the bullpen, dude, you're setting him up to fail. I'm sorry, you are. And even if you're just facing one of them, I just I don't know. And that's where I'm gonna get pissed off at Boone for doing some bonehead freaking bullpen moves. And I don't know. It's gonna piss me off. But
Stop. It's not gonna happen. No, no, I know it's gonna happen. That situation that you just said is exactly gonna happen tonight, and I'm gonna get a crazy text from you cursing. You're gonna
I'm gonna be
curse out
pissed,
Boone
dude.
to me.
I probably will. I really will. I try to watch my language as much as I can on here, but I'm telling you right now, next episode, if that does happen, I don't know how much I'm gonna hold back. I'm telling you right now.
Oh God. I don't stop. No, Yankees are gonna sweep. They're gonna continue to win series, and I'm not worried about it. Let's
Let's
go.
hope.
Positive energy.
All right. I'll
Let's
I'll
go win.
try it for this series. We'll do it.
All right. Let's go win the series against the Angels. Sweep them.
Let's hope. Yep. Let's do it.
All right. Sounds good. See
I think,
you
yeah,
next week.
yep, think
All
so.
right, let's
Let's
go.
hope for that series sweep, right?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. All right,
All
man.
right.
See ya.
See ya.